close. NorthJersey.com's Jets beat writer Andy Vasquez gives his take after the Jets held a press conference with new head coach Adam Gase. Danielle Parhizkaran, North Jersey. Just 3 years ago, when the NFL coaching carousel stopped spinning, the class of 2016 tossed their caps and celebrated. Of the 7 jobs that were filled, only one still belongs to the man that was hired. Doug Pederson was not the Eagles' first choice, or their second, but he turned out to be the best coach hired in a while. 2 years after the Philadelphia fanbase begrudgingly accepted him as the successor to Chip Kelly, Pederson helped bring the city of brotherly love its first Vince Lombardi trophy. Jets, Adam Gase has Peyton Manning in his corner, how it can help Sam Darnold, what to expect. Jets finalizing deal to hire Greg Williams as defensive coordinator. Urban McAdoo replaced Tom Coughlin and went to the playoffs his first season, but flamed out quickly. Hugh Jackson arrived in Cleveland to pomp and circumstance, but he's gone. Dirk Koetter, Kelly, Adam Gase, Mike Mularkey, all fired. If anything, that coaching cycle serves as the cautionary tale as to why declaring winners and losers at this juncture is a fruitless exercise. That being said, it's fun to break down the new hires, and pending ones, providing superlatives befitting a high school yearbook. November 11, 2018, Cleveland, Ohio, USA. Cleveland Browns offensive coordinator Freddie Kitchens talks with quarterback Baker Mayfield, 6, during the second half against the Atlanta Falcons at First Energy Stadium. Mandatory credit, Ken Blaze. USA Today Sports most likely to succeed, Freddie Kitchens, Browns. It's hard not to like Kitchens' approach to this gig. He's got Baker Mayfield's respect and support, and Browns general manager John Dorsey admitted that it took some time before Kitchens emerged as a legitimate candidate for the job. Kitchens is a coaching lifer. He's confident enough to build a coaching staff that includes offensive coordinator Todd Monken, defensive coordinator Steve Wilks, who was fired in Arizona after one season, and special teams coordinator Mike Prefer, most recently with the Vikings. I want everybody to understand that I believe that they made the best decision, Kitchens said. And I believe that they made the best decision. Kitchens is at the helm of a team on the rise, and he already has his franchise quarterback. Yes, he still has to overcome the whole Browns gonna Browns thing to some extent, but it won't be a surprise if Kitchens has this roster in the playoffs in 2019. Cleveland Browns new NFL football head coach Freddie Kitchens answers questions during a news conference, Monday, Jan. 14, 2019, in Cleveland. AP photo, Tony DeJack photo, The Associated Press, destined to be internet famous, Adam Gase, Jets. Well, it's sort of happened already, with Gase's intense gazing of the room during his introductory news conference becoming social media fodder, not to mention the heart of punchlines on sports talk radio. The New York Jets' new head coach Adam Gase speaks to reporters during a press conference on Monday, January 14, 2019, in Florham Park. Photo, Danielle Parhizkaran / NorthJersey.com. In reality, Gase is in a good position here with the Jets. Like Kitchens with Mayfield, the Jets have Sam Darnold, plenty of money to spend in free agency, and the number 3 overall pick in the 2019 draft. He will be welcoming some risk by hiring Greg Williams as his defensive coordinator, considering his personality could prove overpowering in the media and in the Jets facility itself, but the bottom line is this: Gase believes he will win here and fast. And that belief should trump any jokes Gase might get for being internet famous from jump in the Big Apple. Best Entertainer, Bruce Arians, Buccaneers. Tampa Bay Buccaneers head coach Bruce Arians talks with media as he is introduced as the new head coach at Advent Health Training Center, Jan. 10. Kim Clement, USA Today Sports photo, Kim Clement, USA Today Sports. Arians brings the personality and the resume to Tampa, where he will set out to help Jameis Winston reach his potential. He reunited with Todd Bowles as his defensive coordinator, slapped the Kangol hat back on his head and hit the ground running as if he'd never retired from his gig in Arizona just 1 year ago. Arians is unafraid of offering his opinion, and it's debatable whether he'll be more entertaining if the Buccaneers win games or if they lose them. MR congeniality, Matt LaFleur. Packers. The best thing to say about LaFleur is that he's an even better guy than he is a coach. That should earn him some respect early on at Lambeau, but he'll need to show that edge if his relationship with Aaron Rodgers is going to be better than that of his predecessor Mike McCarthy. Green Bay Packers head coach Matt LaFleur is introduced at a news conference Wednesday, January 9, 2019, in Green Bay, Wisconsin. AP photo, Maury Gash photo, The Associated Press. Best celebrity lookalike, Cliff Kingsbury. Cardinals. If Cliff Kingsbury leads the Cardinals to a Super Bowl during his tenure, Ryan Gosling could be the perfect fit to play him in the movie. This hire was the biggest leap, and you have to wonder if Arizona just fell in love with Kingsbury because he looks the part. Arizona Cardinals introduced their new head coach Cliff Kingsbury during a news conference on Jan. 9, 2019 at the Cardinals training facility in Tempe, Arizona. Photo, Rob Schumacher. The Republic. Truth be told, Kingsbury has enough juice as an offensive mind to make good on that kind of potential, but it also isn't far-fetched to believe. We'll look back on his presence in Arizona and say, well, we saw that disaster coming. Best dressed, Vic Fangio. Broncos. Denver Broncos new head coach Vic Fangio speaks during a news conference at the team's headquarters Thursday, Jan. 10, 2019, in Englewood, Colo. AP photo, David Zalabowski. Photo, The Associated Press. Could Fangio go to Denver and be what Arians was in Arizona after long successful stints as the offensive coordinator in Pittsburgh and Indianapolis? He certainly has that chance, especially with pieces like Von Miller and Bradley Chubb to use in his system. The best part of Fangio's introductory news conference was the fact that he admitted to wearing an orange tie given to him by Bears chairman George McCaskey, acknowledging that the Broncos' orange is a different shade, likely to make you wait. Brian Flores, Dolphins Knob 30, 2014, Green Bay, Wisconsin, USA. New England Patriots safeties coach Brian Flores during the game against the Green Bay Packers at Lambeau Field. Mandatory credit, Chris Humphries USA Today Sports. Photo, Chris Humphries USA Today Sports. Flores is expected to be named the Dolphins coach at some point soon. The timing depends on how long the Patriots remain alive in the quest to reach Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta. The Colts waited last season for Josh McDaniels, only for the Patriots offensive coordinator to spurn them after agreeing to take the job. They made the most of their second chance, though, by hiring Frank Reich. Could the Dolphins end up in a similar situation with Flores? It's unlikely, and the hiring of Flores is one of the more intriguing choices over the past few years. Let me see your ID. Zach Taylor, Bengals Deck 23, 2018, Glendale, Arizona, USA. Los Angeles Rams quarterbacks coach Zach Taylor against the Arizona Cardinals at State Farm Stadium. Mandatory credit, Mark J. Rebellos USA Today Sports. Photo, Mark J. Rebellos USA Today Sports. The Rams quarterbacks coach is a true Sean McVay disciple. He's also 35 years old who looks like he could be a college student. He's expected to be the choice of the Bengals. Cincinnati could be striking at the right time for Taylor, who, with another year at McVay's side, would be an even bigger name in the next cycle. Email, stapleton@northjersey.com. Download the NorthJersey.com app for 35 free articles a month, or subscribe today for unlimited digital access to all our content. Subscribe, iPhone app, Android app.